on trying out new products today. I was just gonna film this voiceover because my exterminator guy was here and he has this like backpack on. He looks like a moon man and it is so loud. So I was like, let me just film this super quick. And then I bust out all these new products. Like, good job, Nicole. Should have been chit chat, get ready with me. Now they're gonna clock you in the comments. You just wait. You're about to get it. I don't want to get it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a little makeup look, just a quick little guy. I did a voiceover because my exterminator was here and it was loud as heck outside. Loud as heck. He had a little backpack on like Ghostbusters and he was spraying around my entire house. So I am starting out with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, which obviously I love. It's my everyday primer. I haven't been using anything else. It works so good. I kind of press and rub. A press and a rub is always a good idea. And I just pretty much put it everywhere and I love it. And then, ooh, yes, oh girl, she hurts. That was my birthday present to myself. Then I'm going in, of course, with my favorite, my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. I was deciding between 460 and 470. I ended up going with 470 and then I do use a little of 460. You'll see that in a minute. So I just pop it on my face. I know it looks a little bit dark, but my body is tan. I have self-tanner on, so we gotta match the face to the bod. And then, of course, I couldn't find my sponge. Things just disappear. OFRA sponge, amazing, love it. I think I talked about it in a favorites video. I did talk about this foundation in a favorites video. I will put that up in a card. My ultimate favorite foundation. I'm not gonna go crazy talking about it because I did just talk about it, but I wanted to show it to you guys. And you know, I watch videos and people skip over their base. Like, girl, I want to see you put that foundation on. I want to see you put that concealer on. I don't care if I've seen you do it 47 times last week. I like to watch people put their foundation on. So I kept all this in because I find it interesting, so I feel like there has to be someone out there who also finds it interesting. Then I took 460, just because it was the center of my face, I took the lighter shade, and I always put a little bit extra like on my cheeks because that's where I have hyperpigmentation. And then we are ready to move on to the concealer. So I took the serum that is on my Estee Lauder concealer that I did a video on that I will pop up above, and I just bounce that on my under eyes. I bounce my finger, yes, on my under eye. Wow, this is sounding sexual. And then I am taking my NARS Soft Matte Concealer on my blemishes on my face. Just a little bit. Had to cover up that nice little present because damn, she was big. And then under my eyes, I am taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, but not light. No, Nicole, put that away and get out Sand. Good girl. That is the shade that I am right now. Sand, it's a little bit dark if I want to do like the brightening thing, but it works. I've been having a love affair with this concealer. I used this concealer years ago. Kind of got out of it, and now I'm back in it. I really like it. I think it's such a nice concealer. Oh, I'm spraying my sponge with Fix Plus because my under eyes are dry as hell. I don't know. I think it's really good. It applies nicely. It lasts on me. It doesn't crease too much. It doesn't settle too badly into fine lines. And the most important part, it doesn't look heavy or cakey under my eyes. I would rather have dark circles than have a cakey under eye. I just think it ages you so much. And then, oh, we're still blending. Wow, girl, you really kept a lot of that concealer in. Hey, I like to watch people do concealer. But you can still see some of my darkness, but I don't care. I would rather have that showing than, like I said, do 2 layers and have it look super heavy. So, hey, this is life. We have dark circles. We sleep for like 3 hours a night. It's okay. Then I'm taking my Smashbox 24-Hour Lid Primer. I do like this one, but I like their wand one better. The Photo Focus Lid Primer in Light. That's my favorite, but I'm out of it right now. And then we are taking this beautiful powder, the Pretty Vulgar Loose Matte Powder. I'll have the exact names of everything down below. I love this little puff that came with it. I actually like to use it, and it's not just for show. It works. So I just put that on my entire face. And then once I get that on my face, I am going to take my Wayne Goss, there we are, Wayne Goss airbrush and do my lid and my under eyes. And then for some unknown reason, I took my La Mer brush and powdered my face again. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. I have no idea why I did it, but I did, so I kept it in. And then we are ready. After I spray my face with a little Fix Plus, it just helps everything to soak in. So once I do that, we are ready to move on to the eyeballs. Now, I wanted to use this palette with you guys, the new Naked Reloaded. So, yeah, I do not love this palette. And I keep trying and trying. I'm just taking the shade Blur and running it through my crease. I keep trying and I really want to love it, but every time I use it, there's something about it that just doesn't make me happy. So next I'm going in with Boundaries, and I'm putting that in my crease with a MAC 217. Something I do, I could do it in my sleep with my eyes shut. And I couldn't get this one area to blend out. Excuse me. And that's kind of the thing. Every time I use this palette, I feel like there's something that just doesn't work. And it's mainly the mattes for me. You'll see the metallics in a minute, but do you see that? Like, I could not get it to blend. I can't seem to get like a nice, like, airbrushed buff out the way that I can with other eyeshadow palettes. And they're very, very powdery. Do you see all that kick up? That's why I stopped using Anastasia eyeshadows. I refuse to use ABH eyeshadows anymore because of the amount of kick up and how powdery they are. I will not do it. I'm done with them, eyeshadow wise, but I love the brand. And then I went in with this dark brown shade with the Morphe M456, which is a brush that you all need in your life. It is so good. I was gonna take this shade in my crease and kind of like smoke things out, and then I was like, Nicole, it's noon. You can see me second guessing myself in the actual video. Like, look, I'm like, no, don't do that, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. So for some reason, I took this shade along my lash line and then blended it out with the 217 that I used in my crease. Listen, people, I don't know why I do some of the things I do, but I did this and I was like, I have to keep it in because people are going to be like, where did this dark brown shade come from? This is a step that you do not need to do. Not that anyone's going to recreate this eye look. It's super basic. I just wanted to show you guys the palette in action. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. So then I'm taking this guy, and look how like chunky it is, and it's like powdery, and I don't know, you guys, I really thought I was gonna love this palette. I love Urban Decay as a brand, I really do, but I don't know. And I wanted to show you guys without any type of base what it looks like, and most metallic shades don't look like stunning without a base, so that's what it is, just going right in with the eyeshadow. But then we're pulling out the big guns. I always use a base on my eyes before I put a metallic shade down. It makes such a huge difference. Or wet your brush or something. So then we're gonna go back in with the same shade, and it looks much, much better. But I just can't get past my crease. Look at that blend. That is not a good blend. And I'm telling you guys, I blended for a while. I don't know what it was. And my lid wasn't like tacky or anything. I don't know. So then I'm just taking that warm brown shade, Boundaries, I think it was called, and just running that on my lower lash line. Again, nothing revolutionary here, people. We're just testing out the palette. And I have used this palette a bunch of times, but I wanted to show it to you guys in action. And man, that crease, like looking at it now as I'm doing this voiceover, I'm just like, oh my goodness, it does not look good. Then I took this really pretty like satiny shade and I put it on my lower lash line, and it was just like, okay, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I keep trying. Then I took Double Life from Urban Decay on my waterline. Then I went in with these two metallic shades, and I did just kind of like I wanted a little pop on the center of my lid, and it showed up really nicely. I wet my brush with Fix Plus, of course. And the part that really kind of got me was when I went to do my inner corner. I could not get this shade to take on my brush. It was just like floating through the air, like little particles of eyeshadow were dancing through the air, and it would not go onto my brush. And usually I don't have that problem. I mean, I have with some metallic shades, but overall I just feel like there's something about these eyeshadows that is just not meshing with me, and I hate to have to say that because it's such a gorgeous palette. Also, I'm sorry if the lighting is changing. I had my blinds open because it was so beautiful out yesterday, and it kind of was adjusting the light. I tried to fix it as best I could. So we're gonna try out some mascara. The Milani Most Wanted, I think it was called. I will have the exact name down below. Oh, you guys. I didn't plan on trying new products in this video. I got carried away and it just kind of happened. Yeah, I didn't love this mascara. I couldn't get it to build up. It was so just like lackluster. No volume, no length. It just coated my lashes. Yeah, look. Nah, that's very natural for me. So we're gonna toss this guy to the side. Sorry, buddy. And we're gonna go into NARS Climax, which is the Bay. Yes, I said Bay. Shoot me now. And this just gave me instant volume, instant length, and so much better. So then I pulled out the Morphe bronzers. The one on the right, the lighter shade is Icon. The left is Megastar. And I almost didn't use this because I'm like, no, I should wait for a Get Ready With Me. I don't want to be trying new products. And I was like, let me just use a little bit of it. Taking my 112 from Smith. Oh my God. This bronzer is heaven. Oh my goodness, I'm not a matte bronzer person. I normally use something with a little bit of luminosity, but this blended so beautifully. I mean, you'll see. Look, it's so pretty. It was a little warmer than I would normally go for, but oh my gosh. I texted Erin as I was still filming and I was like, you need to order the Morphe bronzer right now. And she did. She's like, I'm trying not to buy it. I'm like, you need it. Get it right now. It just, the blend was so nice, and it didn't even look like I had touched the bronzer. It's a more like hard pressed, but you still get a good amount of color. It was just perfect. It wasn't too pigmented. It wasn't too light. Amazing. So surprised by how much I loved it. And I just put that in all the normal spots. And then, of course, I need some luminosity, so I went in with this one from Too Faced with my big old Tom Ford bronzer brush, which sadly has been discontinued. So sad, I don't want to talk about it. And I just plop that everywhere on my face, pretty much head to toe, everywhere. I just love a good luminous bronzer. I don't know, it makes you look so healthy, like you're drinking your water. Yeah, I'm not, but I'm gonna pretend to be. Oh, and then Milani has two new baked blushes. So on the left, we have Petal Primavera, and on the right is Sunset Passion. I went with Petal Primavera, and it was a little powdery. I was like, oh my goodness. So make sure you use a gentle hand. Don't be as savage like I am. And make sure you tap your brush off. But I love Milani baked blushes. I don't know, these ones feel a little bit more powdery than like Luminoso that I've had forever. So I don't know if they're changing up the formula. I pray to God not, because they are the best blushes. But this one was beautiful. It was so pretty and just like soft. Love it. I love blush. I love playing with blush. I just think, love it. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So then I am gonna do a quick little bake with my Hourglass powder, and I just like to put it like right under my contour, let it sit for like 2 minutes, and then just buff it off. But in the meantime, we are gonna do a little bit of brow bone highlighting. I did my brows like 10 minutes ago. I forgot to add that in. So I just took a little bit of my Amrezy and Anastasia highlighter, which is one of my all-time favorites, and I just put that under my brow bone, and I couldn't resist. I couldn't. I had to take just a little bit on my inner corner. I'm sorry, I love it so much. It's just the perfect tone. And then I wiped my bake off with my La Mer brush, and we're ready to move on to, what are we doing now? Oh, highlighter. Oh my goodness, how can I forget freaking highlighter? I did kind of rub that powder everywhere. I just feel like it kind of blends everything together. So I started out with Becca Opal, and I've been having a love affair with Becca Opal. Oh, I saw some fallout, so I just wiped it away. Becca Opal is an OG. It was one of my first ever highlighters, and I love it so much. So I put that on with my Anastasia A23 brush, and you know, just kind of blended it out. I feel like my highlighter doesn't show up as good as other people's do in their videos. It has to be something with my lighting, because in person it's like so beautiful, but I feel like it doesn't pick up on camera. So after I put that guy on, I wanted to take just a little teensers of the Amrezy highlighter just to add a little bit of warmth, because sometimes Opal can be a little bit cool for me, and the combination was just, if I do say so myself, beautiful. Spray with a little Morphe setting spray, and then what did I do? Oh, I did my little freckle. Sometimes I don't show this to you guys. I have a little like mole freckle on the side of my nose, and I just like to deepen it up some days. Then I took my hair down like we were totally done. P.S. What do you guys think about the center part? Is it working? Do we hate it? I think I kind of liked it. I don't know. And then I was like, oh, I should probably do my lips. But look how long my hair's getting, you guys. Right? Look how long. So exciting. So then I realized I needed to do my lips. I took the Essence lip liner in the Big Proposal, which is a very pretty shade. Oh, you guys, these Morphe lip crayons. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty this one is. It's in the shade TLC. I love this formula. The Morphe lip products overall are amazing, but this formula is so nice. It's like a velvety matte, but it's so comfortable. I loved this color. It was my first time wearing this one, and I kept looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh my goodness, this shade just looks so pretty. I took a little bit of the Boho gloss from Morphe just like on the center of my lips, and I think everything turned out really pretty. So hopefully you guys liked this makeup look. Oh, one last thing. I was screwing around. Oh, after I do my shoulder highlight, you gotta highlight the shoulder. But after, I was just kind of playing around, and I was using this NARS Exposed palette, and I was like, I'm gonna try this shade on my lower lash line and just see what happens. Oh my goodness, it looked so pretty. Like, it blended the way that I wanted the Urban Decay mattes to blend. It was so nice, and I was so shook. I'm like, wait, what? This is amazing. Let me put this in my crease. So I did that just a little bit, but oh my goodness, if you guys have the Exposed cheek palette, you better put that bad boy on your eyes, because it looks amazing and it blends like a freaking dream. Anyway, that is this look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below what you guys would like to see from me. And I love you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Up there, I'm gonna paint a bathroom with a full bead. How about that? Kiss me outside, how about that? Kiss me outside, how about that? Kiss me outside. Ugh, yuck. I mean, though, it's just like, how can I explain myself? After turning 30 like 3 times in a row, it's like, it's just another day. Like, do I really want to turn 30 again? Alright, fine, 31. Okay, happy 31st. Jeez. Whew. I'm hungry. That's what's wrong. I'm hungry. I'm wasting away to nothing. I need to go eat. Oh, my pimple itches. Where's my pimple itch? Pimple is such a word. Pimple. I'd rather say like breakout, blemish, pimple. It just sounds wrong. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't sound right. It sounds like rude, like, oh, you have a pimple. Like, screw you, bitch. No, I don't. You have a pimple. Don't talk about my blemish. This is a blemish. This is not a pimple. Okay. Let's get that straight right now. My hair's so staticky, it's like sticking to my face, and that makes me just want to shave my head. That's a little extreme. That would be cool though. That would be such a good video for views. Oh my god, I would get so many views. Long hair, shaves head, on camera. Oh my god, no. I think I would look good with a bald head though. I really do. I think I could pull it off. Maybe one day we'll just shave our head. I'll just wake up and be like, shave my head today. Okay, let's do this. Click. That's me turning on the camera. Forget it.